Hello, my name is Brandon Taylor. I am the Assistive Technology Specialist for Stockton Unified School District and Port City SELPA. Today we're going to go over a product called Camera Mouse. Camera Mouse is a way to use mouse emulation using head movements and dwell time using your internal web camera of your computer. I'm working on a Windows device here. The first thing that we need to do is download Camera Mouse. And we can do that by going to cameramouse.org. From this point, we very simply just go ahead and download here. Now I already have Camera Mouse downloaded, so I'm going to go ahead and pull up Camera Mouse. Now, it's very simple in that all we have to do is select the icon. So we'll go ahead and open Camera Mouse. Now, with Camera Mouse, all that we need to do is make a selection. Now, this selection can be anywhere on the face because it's looking for facial recognition features. In this particular case, I'm going to go ahead and use my nose just because it's the central point in my face. So I'm going to go ahead and take the arrow. I'm going to go ahead and select my nose. And as you'll notice, it draws a green box around my nose. Okay. Now from here, what I do is I'm going to go to settings. Now in settings, this is where you can customize some of your options. We want to make sure that we enable clicking. Now, when we have clicking enabled, I'm going to make sure I play clicking sounds so that way it can that way we can audibly understand if we're making that. So at this point now I'm controlling it with my nose. Okay, I can go here and I can adjust my dwell times. I can, if I want my radius to be small or normal or large, I can do so. And then depending on how long I want to dwell, how long do I want my cursor to be on that particular item to make the selection. In this particular case, I have it set to 1. One of the other things that I would highly recommend is this feature here called sensitivity. Now in the sensitivity, I would adjust this. I feel like this works best when it's very high, okay, or high. All right, I'll go ahead and select. Now that I have it started already, you can either push the function 9 key or you can enable it with a click. So I'm going to go ahead and close this down. Now again, I have to dwell. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and open up Google again. Now, all I'm doing is dwelling on the item. Here we go. So I'm dwelling on the item and it makes a selection. Now, anywhere on the screen that the cursor goes, so anywhere I look, the cursor follows. So I'm going to go ahead and go here on Camera Mouse. I'm going to select About. Now, again, it's all about dwell time. So all I have to do is look at it. If I want to select something like downloads, I can go ahead and select downloads. Where it gets a little bit tricky is when you have to click on things, like say this cursor right here. If I have to click on it, and I can then drag it down, okay? I can drag it down. So you notice how it turned red. Now, again, anytime that I'm using my head, um, the mouse will follow, and then it's really just dwell time. This is really up to you in terms of how you want to play with it and how you want to make it work for your students. So this has been Camera Mouse. It's a very simple way to use mouse emulation using your integrated web camera inside of your device. And I hope that you guys will try this with some students and see if it's a viable option for mouse emulation, particularly with students with orthopedic impairments. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next